truth. There is falsehood in the essence of denial, and truth in the essence of faith. Therefore the first need of a person is truth. Truthfulness is the first of the 5 basic qualities of prophets. For this reason, there is not a single false statement in the attitudes, behaviors or words of the prophets throughout their lives. Because they are the messengers of the verses descending from Allah Almighty. Acceptance of the accuracy of these verses requires them to be representatives of the truth in terms of state, attitude and behavior. If the prophets had lied even once in their lives, those around them would not believe in the accuracy of the verses they conveyed. Prophet Muhammad, may peace be upon him, was called as Al-Amin, that is, the one whose word is respected, even before the prophethood came to him. Even his enemies knew that he would not lie about his prophethood, but they denied him out of arrogance. There are 2 kinds of lies. The first is that a person makes a statement contrary to what he believes, sees and knows. In other words, if a person says that he paid something but did not pay it, he would be lying. The second round is to lie, to manipulate the truth. According to this, it is a lie for a person to deny Allah. Because there are thousands of evidences proving the existence of Allah. Just because we don't see it doesn't mean it's not existing. There are many things that our eyes cannot see, but we cannot deny their existence. We can't see love but we feel and believe its presence. Whoever denies Allah, not only tells lies, but also rejects all the witnesses in the universe who testify to the existence of Allah. This is why denying Allah is the greatest of all sins. It is written in the 48th verse of Surah An-Nisa as follows, "Indeed, Allah does not forgive associating others with him in worship, but he forgives anything else of whoever he wills. And whoever associates others with Allah has indeed committed a grave sin." On the other hand, it is an expression of righteousness that a person believes in Allah as a result of reading the creation orders correctly and evaluating the heavenly messages well. In this respect, truthfulness is a very important believer's morality. Truth is a meaning in the heart of mankind. A person who has truth in his heart always speaks the right thing, and truth is seen even in his actions. That is, what he does is always right and good. Lying is betrayal of loyalty. A person who takes a step towards a lie damages the building of loyalty. In today's world where lies are increasing, it is difficult for a person to stay true. But what is difficult is valuable to Allah at the level of its difficulty. In Islam, the authority of truth is shown as the highest authority after prophethood. Indeed, as it is written in verse 69 of Surah An-Nisa, "And whoever obeys Allah and the Messenger will be in the company of those blessed by Allah, the prophets, the people of truth, the martyrs, and the righteous, what honorable company." Therefore, the truth is above the courtesy, love, and the knowledge. A person who represents the truth accepts and implements all the orders and prohibitions of Allah, regardless of whether or not he is conscious of the benefits that will be provided to him. Muslims should stay away from all small and big lies, and their words should always be true. It is written in the 10th verse of Surah Al-Baqarah, "There is a very painful punishment for them because of their lying." This verse shows lying as the most important reason why hypocrites deserve the torture of hell. A lying person is like a poison in the name of society and religion. Lying is the basis of unbelief and the first sign of hypocrisy. The ideas of denial have been expressed under the name of ideologies and movements, and these ideas have been transformed into a state system in some countries. These states or organizations maintain their existence on a state that spreads denial of Allah Almighty. Social media, movies and news channels are broadcasting non-stop in order to spread this lie and denial system among societies. Lying, manipulation and blasphemy are almost encouraged. But such ideologies are contrary to human nature. They cannot be long-lived because they contain contradictions and paradox within themselves. Humanity cannot survive on lying and blasphemy. Souls shrink after a while, and alcohol and drug use and suicide rates increase. It increases so much that it reaches the children of the founders of these systems. As a result, mankind have to return to their own values again. On the other hand, in Islamic world, instead of expressing their hostility openly, those who were hostile to Islam hid themselves under the veil of hypocrisy and tried to drive Muslims away from Islam with different plans and projects. Undoubtedly, the damage done to Muslims by these hypocrites in different parts of the Islamic world was much more devastating and greater than those who openly opposed to religion. In the Quran, in verse 145 of Surah An-Nisa, the punishment of hypocrites in the hereafter is declared as follows: "Surely the hypocrites will be in the lowest depths of the fire, and you will never find for them any helper." As it can be understood from this verse, they will be under level of Pharaoh in hell. Hypocrites pray with you in the mosque, but they do not make wudu before. When appropriate, they talk about the dignity and sanctity of religion, but they turn their backs on it. When they talk, they lie. Prophet Muhammad, may peace be upon him, mentioned in his hadith that there are 3 signs of hypocrisy: when they talk, they lie; when they promise, they don't keep their promises, and they betray the trust. Unfortunately, the hypocrites, who occupied different places and positions in the Islamic world, degenerated the society with their lies, deception and betrayal, and caused deformations within each other. Sometimes the numbers of the hypocrites increased, sometimes they decreased. It is difficult to fight against hypocrisy, and every Muslim should question himself whether I am a hypocrite or not. Otherwise, it is not a correct practice for Muslims to criticize each other on this issue and to accuse each other with hypocrisy, and it may create disintegration in the society. In such society, people start distrust each other and cannot develop a civilization. May Allah protect Islamic societies and us from the disease of lies and hypocrisy.